Hello everybody and welcome to K-Tapes. This week we have something a little bit different for a change. I will put aside anything about tapes, so if you want to check something about tapes this week, I'm sorry, I don't have anything yet. But, however, I have something really cool, and it's something that I've been looking for quite a while, and I think it's the same situation for anyone in any countries, not just South Korea. But I wanted to get my hands on a next generation console, so PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. And I decided to go with the green. So I went with the Xbox Series X. And well, this morning I went to a store to get one because they got restocked in South Korea. And it's been, I think, since late December since they didn't get like any restock. So this morning I went to a shop because they announced that they would sell some online and a very small amount offline. So the stores would get generally maybe about 2 to maximum 5 consoles per store. And when I say stores, it's pretty much like imagine your typical Best Buy, but like smaller scale. So they had like a few consoles in stock, but to get one offline, of course, you have to go there in advance. And I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. Like, is it going to be crazy like Black Friday? But I took my chances and I woke up at 6 in the morning. I went there. It took me an hour and a half because all the stores around where I live, they didn't have any in stock for that day, or only 1 or 2 consoles. And the place I went to actually had 5. So anyway, better chances, right? Well, the store opened at 10:30, but they would only sell the consoles starting at 12. And I believe that's because they would start selling them at the same time online. So just to be fair, 12 was the time. So yeah, I arrived there. There were already 2 guys. So I was like, okay, maybe I got a chance on this. Third in line, shortly after maybe 5 or 10 minutes, another guy arrived. And finally, a 5th guy arrived possibly like an hour later or an hour and a half. So for a long time, we were only 4 in line, and they had 5 consoles for sale. So the 5th guy, pretty lucky, he arrived later. So he also got a console. I'm so excited because, yeah, it's been, well, 4 months, right? And those consoles were just going crazy, insane prices online or offline with some scalpers. And yeah, I paid the retail price, which in Korea is, by the way, 598,000 won, which translates into maybe 500 something US dollars. I would say, let's say with the exchange rate, 530. I could be off. So yeah, very happy about this. So I'm gonna do a quick unwrapping of the console today. Unboxing, should I say. You've probably seen, I mean, if you're into gaming, you've probably seen this a million times already on YouTube. I'm not doing anything new here. The only thing though that maybe could be new here is it's the Korean model. Well, it's probably the exact same thing, although on the box, of course, it's written in Korean, right? So that makes it the Korean version of the Xbox Series X. So now let's dive into this. I'm really wondering what it looks inside. Again, I've seen like a few videos before, people were talking about it, and they say it's really beautiful the way it opens up. So let's do this. Ooh. Wow, it's actually well made. You don't damage the box removing those stickers, so that's cool. Really well thought. Okay, how does this open? Move it on this side, perhaps? No. Okay. Am I doing this right? I think I'm not. Okay, so let's open this thing up. Wow. Got to admit the experience, like the way they box, the whole thing is really, it's really cool. Does look sexy. It does look premium. Again, I don't think there's anything different from this compared to maybe the American system or the European system. So everything so far is pretty much the same. Right here we have the console. Oh, that thing is quite heavy, to be honest. Okay, I'm not gonna unwrap this yet. And you can see some Korean explanation right here. Maybe how to hook it up and so on. And probably how to use some, obviously some mobile functions right here. That's really cool. I can't wait to dive into this. By the way, I'm so tired right now because I woke up at 6 in the morning. But I really do want to start playing. I'm really looking forward to make a new account and dive into this. Okay, so this is it. Okay, we have something else right here. So, wow, this is the controller. Again, well, you've probably seen it, so it's nothing different with a Korean controller. Okay, what else? Cables. All right, got the power cable. This is for your TV. More instructions. I don't think there's anything different here, except the fact that, well, you have Chinese, and then you have Korean and English. So yeah, there you go. So there's, there's nothing like much different from, I guess, the American version of the console, but it's pretty cool to just have a look at this this system. And once again, I cannot stress enough the fact that I'm really excited about this, because I've been waiting for months and it's just been very frustrating to get my hand on a system. I've been looking on countless videos, websites, YouTube videos of people unboxing, and I was just like, oh man, how can I get one? And now I do have one. I'm really excited. Also, I don't have any, well, I do have one game. I've ordered a bunch on PlayAsia. I don't know if anyone knows about PlayAsia. I mean, if you're in Asia, you order from PlayAsia. Although now it's a little bit on the downfall because of Amazon. But I did order from PlayAsia, and I think it's been like 4 years, like the last time I've ordered from them. But yeah, I managed to grab 6 games. It was about like $100. Obviously, Xbox One games. They were quite cheap because they had the New Year special, the Lunar New Year. As we know, it is the Chinese New Year, right? So that was like a few weeks ago, and they had like free shipping. So I couldn't pass that, so I just ordered a bunch of cool games. And the one game I wanted to show you here, this one I bought it 2 weeks ago. At the time, to be honest, I went to Seoul and I wanted to grab an Xbox Series X because I noticed one guy in Yongsan had one for sale, and at the time they were asking 850,000 won. This is pretty much like $800, and I was like, well, maybe I should buy it. And there was only one guy who had one, and obviously when I went back, well, it was gone. So anyway, when I went to Seoul and wanted to grab this, since I came back empty-handed, I went to another store and they had like a couple of cool deals on some games, and that's when I picked up Outer Worlds. And it's a game I started when I had my PS4, and I really enjoyed it. So now I can kind of start it again and pretty much finish it. So as you can see, I think it's pretty much like the American package because everything is in English. The only thing that is different with the, well, should I say the Korean version, but the Korean release of this, which is this one. If you can see, let me focus. Okay, you see you have like the little ratings here, like 18 years old, use of drugs, language, action, whatever. So yeah, this is the code, the ratings for the Korean ratings for age. They just slapped a sticker. Usually they put it on the sleeve itself, on the packaging. So the fact that it's a little sticker, maybe because the distribution for Xbox One games was fairly low and maybe not really well managed in South Korea from the past years. So that's why maybe that happened. But let's hope it's gonna change with the Xbox Series X, because it does look like a seriously cool machine, and with what's coming up with Bethesda joining the Xbox family, I mean, it looks great. So that's it, guys. I'll go play. So I'll leave you to it. I mean, thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little video, something different. So yeah, we just talk about games today. Hopefully my next video will be about tapes once again. So thanks everyone, have a great end of the week, have a great weekend, and see you again next time.